Hi, I'm Jody Peterson-Steigers, the Executive Director of Interfaith Sanctuary, and we are in Idaho Gives, which runs from now through May 1st. During this campaign, we're going to be sharing some really special stories about guests who have found their way while being with us because of partnerships, because of the amazing programs that are not just inside of our shelter, but also surrounding us. So this story is about Shyloh. Shyloh came to us when he was 18. Pretty scared. He had to leave his home based on how he identified. And that was pretty fraught for him. He got to the shelter, and it's pretty scary when you don't know anyone. And Nikki Vogel, our director of Project Wellbeing, immediately saw he was scared and really took him under her wing and invited him into Project Wellbeing, where he came, but he sat really quietly. He was so overwhelmed. And a lot of the guests who participated in Project Wellbeing could see that as well. And they just all wrapped themselves around him, and they made sure he was getting rest, and they let him know how to kind of navigate the system. And eventually Shyloh started to find his voice, and he started to participate in Project Wellbeing. He wrote poetry for Word on the Street, incredible poems. And then he helped us to lift up the Street Chic Boutique, which is a boutique that offers more higher-end donations. Shyloh is their personal stylist, and he helps to pick out special outfits for people who have a need to look nicer, like if they have to go to a court date or if they're interviewing for a job or even just a special occasion. So we invited Idaho Youth Ranch to come present to our Word on the Street crew about their Idaho YouthWorks program. And Shyloh heard about it, and it was this opportunity where they pay this stipend and they bring young adults in to give them training within their thrift shops and their warehouse. They learn customer service, they learn inventory. And when they graduate, they now have this work history. And Shyloh was like, I want to do this. And so we got him signed up. He loved it so much. He made it to every single meeting, every job. You could actually see him really opening up and feeling good. And he came to us when he graduated the program, and he had actually, even though you're not required to do a graduation speech for Idaho YouthWorks, he asked if he could, and he did this beautiful speech about what this program meant to him. Because basically he said, I didn't want to be angry anymore. I realized the best revenge is to just be successful. And so that's what I'm going to do. And they gave him the belief that he could be. So then they got him connected to TRIO, which is a program that attaches opportunities for education through funding to those who are low income. And Shyloh got he got accepted to Lewis and Clark College. He starts this next semester, and he even got a laptop that's part of the funding, and he is ready to go. And he is a shining example of what it takes really to bring someone out of the trauma of homelessness and give them a sense of place and the ability to feel seen and cared about. And then also having great relationships within our community that we can bring these partnerships in and lift our guests even further. So this is our first Idaho Give story, and it is to celebrate our Shyloh. So during Idaho Gives, when you choose to donate, you're actually supporting shelter, supportive services, and a place for someone to be morning, noon, and night. With Bill 1141 criminalizing people out on the street, we want to keep our guests as safe as possible. So when you donate, know that those dollars are being used to keep someone safe and also attach them to services and programming and give them every opportunity that they need to get into housing of their own, back to work, whatever it is that needs to happen for them. Thank you.